Okay, welcome to our brief overview for scientific photonics, and our website is showing up here. In a moment, we're going to show you just a real quick introduction to the laser safety software, LSPC. Also have Jim Webb with GL Services. He's a laser safety training officer and also the software designer, writer of LaserSafe PC. Wanted to also point out here on our website under laser safety software, there is the demo software as well as the webinar link, so you can get the pre-recorded or sign up for a future webinar. So with that, let me go ahead and get this out of the way, and we have the page of Laser Safety PC or LaserSafe PC up. And Jim Webb, please say hello to everyone.
Hi Eric, this is Jim calling from England.
Hi Jim.
Eric's given you a basic overview of it. Being a laser safety officer, I have to deal with many safety situations. So it ended up that I wrote this software specifically to help me evaluate hazards and safety situations very, very quickly, which it does, as far as I'm concerned, very well. Back to you, Eric.
Well, let's just go ahead and this is a brief overview, so maybe just real quickly give people a quick tour of what to expect. We're going to do we're going to certainly provide a full recording that's going to be much more in details, but this is just kind of give you an idea if you want to spend the time to watch the lengthier video. But if you want to, just go ahead and show them real quick, kind of how the assistant works and how they can just run a quick calculation.
Okay, lovely stuff. Pretty comprehensive screen there. You've got all your this is your help. Assistant is basically a help menu, but it's an online. It actually works as you work. You'll see it happening in a minute. It'll do point source, extended source, fiber optics. It'll also do LED, but this is not covered by the standards anymore. But it still gives you a quick overview as to whether your LEDs are potentially dangerous or not. You've also got diffuse reflections, scanning sources, and then you've got the option of being able to look at the AL MPE tables, a quick overview of the product classification, and a whole set of notes to help you to understand and interpret the results. We'll go through a quick calculation on small point source. Click on that, it opens up the screen, and you can see immediately you've got a set of input parameters, which of course the very first one is wavelength. We'll just say we've got a helium neon laser, 633 nanometers, 0.25 of a second exposure. Now, let's have a 25 milliwatt laser. Now, unfortunately, you can see it's only got watts there, and we're not going to put 0.025 watts, which is a real pain. Sometimes with some of the values, they get a little bit too small. So we have the option here of using the flyout and select milliwatts. There it goes. You'll notice, of course, underneath, every time I move the cursor to a different screen, the assistant changed to help you with what you're doing. The next screen, of course, tells you about beam diameters. And again, the assistant would give you the option of small, larger beam diameters. We'll have a 1 millimeter beam diameter, 1.5, why not? As an extra niceness, if it's a circular beam, there's no point in putting in the second value because circular, so you just hit enter, it repeats the first value, whatever value you put in. And the same goes for the milliradians. We'll say 1 milliradian divergence and hit enter again, nice and easy, all nice and quick, and 1 meter away. Kaboom. Oops, that's not a good situation, is it? 25 times the MPE. Exactly.
Somebody's in danger.
And of course, underneath, all the results are color coded, as you can see there. And of course, underneath you've got all the definition, what MPE is, acceptable emission, and our own particular term, MPE excess. But you'll get to see that when you buy the software. Now then, once you get this, you can get details on the result. There you go. That gives you, it's not just a fact of, yep, it's given me an answer. No, we want to be able to educate you a bit more in depth as to what's happening. And there you've got the MPEs, all the various values you need to know. You've got a test class, nominal optical hazard distance, in other words, how far away is it dangerous? And again, if you click on where the hand is pointing, click on the hand, it'll give you the assistant, which helps you understand what those numbers mean. And of course, for those people who like mathematics, there you are, there's the math. On the right-hand side, you've got the laser safety eyewear and filter box, which gives you assistance as to what safety glasses you need. In this particular case, glass or plastic, they're the same, and you need to buy DLB4. And of course, you will buy your safety spectacles from Scientific Photonics. Interestingly enough, the Scientific Photonics supplier also uses this software to evaluate their laser safety spectacles. But it doesn't stop there. You can then get the deep down information. This is what you might call the nerdier stuff. And you can get even further information as to how the classification was arrived at. So there's no point at which you haven't got an analysis or an indication of what all the various values. And of course, again, click on a value that you don't understand, and you've got the assistant which tells you what everything means. The other nicety is that this covers world standards. Now notice I was set to EN 60825 as a European and other worldwide standard. You click that and all of a sudden you've got ANSI Z136. And notice these are the latest standards. Kaboom. I press that and all the values have changed to be in accordance with the appropriate standards. In other words, being an ANSI standard, we're now dealing with milliwatts per square centimeter as opposed to watts per square meter. And of course, for those really backward compatible, we've even got CDRH calculations as well. There you are. That's it in a nutshell. Quick and easy.
Well, you know, it's quick and easy, and it's good to have all of those available to the users, unlike a lot of other programs out there that only offer just the one standard. With it being a global economy and global society these days, a lot of the lasers are not manufactured just in America anymore, but they are manufactured in Europe as well as in Asia, and you don't have to worry about whether that manufacturer is using one standard or another standard. Now you are compliant with all the standards. You can double check everything. And what I encourage people to do is to go ahead and on our website, because we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Let me bring this back up. Go ahead and go to our website, scientificphotonics.com, and then you'll see the thing for the laser safety software. Click on that and you'll see the icon for the demo software. You can click on the demo software and download a free copy of the demo software, and you just add it to cart, put in your name, company information, some basic information, no credit card needed at all, and then it will let you download it and you can save it right there to your computer. It's about a 50 meg file and you can go ahead and start running it right away. So that's what you can do on the website. Jim, I wanted to thank you again for popping by, and everybody, we're going to be, make sure you look out for upcoming pre-recorded. We're going to do a detailed pre-recording to complement this video. So if you did just download the demo software, you can follow along and learn how to do some basic searches. So we definitely encourage you to download the demo software, then watch the next video that'll be accompanying this video. Okay?
In the live webinar, it's of course important to remember that the various attendees can ask questions and actually put values and go through the numbers, and we can have a live interpretation of what the results mean, so you get a feel for how truly useful this is, because it's not just a means of producing calculations, it's also a very heavy-duty education aid as well.
Absolutely. So with that, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye for now, and we look forward to talking to you or seeing you soon on a future webinar.
It's goodbye from me.
Bye-bye.
And it's goodbye from him.